Waiting in the wings of destiny, there is a religious, political, and military leader that's about to take the world stage, to which all other world leaders and dictators in the past will pale in comparison. This man will be a leader who is supernaturally gifted, magnetically charming, and hyper-intelligent, almost divinely intelligent. He will be a man who will seemingly have the power to cause the whole world to bend to his dictates by the craftiness and the persuasion of his words. This man will command a vastly powerful alliance of world powers, both economically and militarily. In addition to economic and military power, he will be heralded as the supreme head of a massive religious body with tentacles that span the entire globe. According to prophecies written in the Bible thousands of years ago, this man will be gifted with seemingly supernatural powers of miracles, persuasion, and deception. Imagine, if you will, a man with the ancient power and influence of Nebuchadnezzar, who ruled much of the Middle East for 43 years and built much of the Babylonian Empire. Or a leader like Cyrus the Great, who ruled an ancient empire that reached from the Balkans and Egypt in the west all the way to Central Asia and the Indus Valley. A vast empire of over 2 million square miles. Maybe a world leader like Alexander the Great, who, being personally tutored by Aristotle, took the throne at just 20 years of age, and in a period of less than 10 years, through his military conquest, conquered the largest single empire the world had ever known. By the age of 30, he had conquered a vast area from Greece and Egypt on the western side, all the way to India and Asia in the east. The reach of his vast empire encompassed all the lands between the Indian Ocean to the Caspian Sea to the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. Think of a man with that kind of military power and influence. Then couple that with the modern-day demonically dictatorial persuasion of Hitler, Stalin, Mao, and Pol Pot, all rolled into one diabolically powerful, demonically indwelt, self-aggrandizing dictator who is all those attributes incarnate into the embodiment of evil. And if that isn't sobering enough, imagine that the world leader is now the absolute head of the world's largest and undisputedly fastest growing religions, who will, with every word he speaks, influence the whole world. Setting the unprecedented stage for this new world leader, the spirit and the powerful force behind this future leader has been working for hundreds of years in the background. This satanic force who will empower this new world leader has already been behind the scenes, working away insidiously, injecting into the world his system of belief. In America and in the West, this force over the last several decades has ingeniously and preemptively spread the tentacles of his doctrine through top American and European universities, including Harvard, Cornell, Yale, Stanford, Oxford, and many others. In addition to infiltrating the educational system to groom a new generation of leaders, this unseen force has indoctrinated a vast number of well-educated future leaders to ingeniously follow his lead as he takes the stage, leading to the spread of anti-Semitism and anti-Christicism. This satanic force has also infiltrated the highest levels of American government and political seats of power through many diverse proxies, ingeniously funding the campaigns of top American political leaders, insidiously and diabolically implementing policies, pacts, and political alliances to further his plan for an unhindered stage for this coming world leader to ascend and rule and eventually deceive. The power of this future worldwide deception has already been displayed to the presidency, the Congress, the courts here in America, but not just America, but also Europe and literally every continent on the planet. By ingeniously doing this, the spirit behind this soon approaching world leader has cleared the way and removed much of the opposition to his coming reign. The ancient biblical prophecies speak of a widespread deception at the hands of this future leader. A deception that will cause a massive apostasy of faith never before seen in the world. This apostasy or falling away will lead to the greatest single incident of martyrdom and genocide the world has ever seen. Cooperatively, the genocides of just the 20th century, including those of Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini, Mao, and Pol Pot, were responsible for the deaths of hundreds of millions of people. That number is possibly much higher when you consider the military casualties involved in the related wars. Staggeringly, all of the atrocities of these maniacal dictators will utterly pale in comparison to the near total destruction and death that will be caused by this coming world leader. In future videos, I will lay out the case and the scriptural groundwork explaining the foundation of this coming world empire, the belief system behind his coming rule, and the various ways he may be able to deceive the masses into following his leadership. These deceptions already have foundations in all parts of our culture, our churches, political realms, schools, Hollywood films, and television shows. They've been vastly infected, and few even realize it. At the conclusion of this video series, you will. The question is, will you be prepared? It is immensely important to get this and other videos out to as many believers as possible. Please help us by subscribing, liking, and most importantly, sharing this video with as many believers as you can. God bless and thank you.